I came out of an almost decade of through my ex-husband into the relationship that I was in with my youngest's father. And when we split up, I was like, I'm not doing that again. Then very quickly I started losing family members. My father passed. Two of my maternal grandmother and my step paternal grandmother, who had been in my life since I was 8. And then I went into a custody battle that is still ongoing. It's been 2.5-ish years. In that process, during all of this stuff, I got sober, started realizing how much I had not healed from everything, from my life, from 42 years of and neglect, and some of it self-imposed, like punishment for not feeling worthy. And so I just started working. On me and hoping that one day I would feel like I mattered enough to even want to exist without my brother, without my Nana, without my daddy. And one day I started waking up being like, I deserve to be here, and I'm worth the time that I'm giving myself. And I realized that for my whole life as a mother, I had been putting myself on the back burner, which is what we're taught we're supposed to do, right? We're supposed to put our kids first, but if you don't fill your own cup, then you have nothing to fill theirs with. No one ever taught me that when I was young, and I drained myself dry, and I literally sometimes didn't have, anything for me, like underwear or socks, right? They got new underwear and new socks, and I was still wearing, 10-year-old with holes in it, because like that's what you're supposed to do. And if you're not doing that, you're not a good mom. Well, no. And it took a really long time, and it was hard, and I felt selfish. And then I lost my own mother. She's living. She's here, but I finally realized that I was worth more than she was treating me and had treated me. And so we are no contact, and which means that I also lost my stepfather. And so yeah, it's been hard. It's been a long journey, and my friend circle has always been very small. That's the life of a neurodivergent, and most of us adults. I mean, I have friends, right? I have people that I love, but we don't get to see each other very often, and that's just life. And some of them don't even live in my state. And so I guess I decided when he and I split that I could get busy living or I could get busy dying. And I know that we're not supposed to say that word on this app, but maybe it's so far in they won't notice, which is, it sounds cliche, and we all know what movie that came from, but it finally clicked. It finally clicked in. Like, this is your life. What are you going to do with it? Not what do they want you to do with it. What are you going to do with it? And honestly, Trisha, you helped me too. Your journey helped. And other people on this app helped. And I am forever grateful, because where I am today looks so very different than where I was 4 years ago, when I was literally scared to leave my house, and not because of the virus, but because I had become afraid to go outside. And people didn't notice, because I've always been really good at putting on a happy face, and I had to, right? When I was growing up, I had to, or they would know, like, all of the bad things about my mom and my daddy that I didn't want people to know. I wanted people to think they were good people, and it was only me they were hurting. And it was only, my dad, it was his absence and his own self-hatred for not being able to be a more present parent, and my mom, I guess, is the same, but she took it out on me a lot more because I wasn't the golden child. My brother was the rainbow baby, miracle baby. I was the one that ruined her life because I was born when she was 16. And it was very clear that there was a difference. So I don't know how long it takes to heal from 40 plus years of trauma, but I'm gonna get there. And if you're still here, so I know some of you will be, and some of you swiped 5 minutes and 50 seconds ago. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for caring.